What is up, guys? It's your boy James, back with another episode of the Nerd Herd Cast. Today we are missing someone, Owen. He's gone for reasons unknown. He would not like to specify why he is gone, but anyway, let's focus on who's here today. We've got our regularly scheduled host, Nick, over here. Say hi.
Hola.
And we've got today's very special guest. We've been trying to get this man on for a hot minute, but we've had other people who are just as worthy. I'm not favoring anybody, but we've got our boy Kyle over here. Say hi, Kyle.
What's up, guys?
Man, this is gonna be AIDS. But anyway, let's start off this.
It's an honor.
It took you 2 seconds.
I had to do it. But Kyle, we start off every podcast this way. Let's talk about you. Introduce yourself.
All right. My name's Kyle.
Really?
I'm 16. I like long walks on the beach. I like roller coasters. I love to eat, sing, and dance with my friends. Yeah, I'm very, I get very mad in games sometimes, and sometimes I take it out on my dearest friends and lovers.
Mainly Owen.
Okay, me and Owen are good now. Like I love my man Owen.
Consult that with Owen. Consult that with Owen.
Owen's like, okay, I'm not gonna be on the podcast. He's just gonna bully me.
Did he actually say that?
No,
He didn't say that to us, but that's why we think that he's not here.
but oh well.
I would never do that to him. See, Owen and I have a very rocky BFF ship.
Really, really rocky.
It's not rock. Well,
Very.
okay, it's not my fault.
We talking about like Rocky the Fighter. We talking about like Iffy.
Rocky Balboa.
Like, okay, imagine like Rocky 4, but like Owen and I.
He's the Russian guy. No, you're the.
I'm the Russian guy.
Of course, Owen's the Russian.
I don't care what anybody says. I'm the Russian guy.
But Owen's like full on commie.
Yeah, that's true.
He used to be. He's not that much anymore.
Well,
Like when we got that project for Crawford, we were supposed to do European countries, but Crawford it's kind of a European country because Owen was literally just
was he Vietnamese?
He was instantly just like Russia.
Russia.
It was the food project where you had to make the onion things, and you're like getting really mad and heated about it.
Oh, like you gotta make the food and stuff?
Yeah.
Dude, I made some, I did Ireland, and literally, like, I made the, it was like the potato cakes, and I forgot to heat them up, so they were like frozen potato cakes. And brought them to school, and I was like, yeah, here you go, Tyler, because I was working with him. So I just made Tyler like sit there while I was like talking to people.
Tyler Carr.
No, Tyler Day.
Oh, poor Tyler.
Nah, like I didn't get to have Crawford. I had Hauk, but I also had it with like Logan, Lauren, Hunter Hughes, and all of them. So like I kind of like missed out on an opportunity, but I also got like an equally good one.
Yeah. See, okay, the thing is with that class, I did not do anything. Like that class was there were so many, like the last project that we did, I just completely forgot about.
Oh, the superhero?
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
Oh, me and Owen had way too much fun with that. We had so much fun.
Megan and Faith, they put me as one of the superheroes, like my YouTube.
So
Yeah, they're like little Vez, somebody who does great gameplay videos, and it's a picture of that Overwatch video I made that says Yeet, and it's me playing Soldier. Dude, man, my YouTube is like so messy now. Like I upload videos at like 5 in the morning when I'm like exhausted.
You've
Like
got content. Whoop, sorry,
what?
my bad.
No, continue, James.
Okay, but you've got content ranging from your surgeon simulator game to your Hannah Baker suicide scene.
I got like 27,000 views on it.
Hey folks, viewer mail time again.
That was so funny. I put in the tags. I was like 13 reasons why Hannah Baker kills herself. Back at the barnyard.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I'll put a link to Kyle's. It's okay if I link your channel in the description.
Yeah, that's
right?
fine.
Alright,
Of course.
I'll put a link to Kyle's channel so you can watch all of his great videos. But do that after you listen to this podcast.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
He's got some grade A content on there.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
Your entire YouTube channel is just a shit post.
I made one that was like recent. It was like called Face Reveal.
You're just
And
talking.
Just like viciously slurping out of a Pepsi can.
My dad saw that video and he's like, "Are you okay?"
He's like, what's wrong?
Dude, I get so caught up that I don't even like spell it right. I spelled it like face reveal.
Face reveal.
And Walmart was like Walmart. Oh my god.
Like, I got some content for you guys today, boys. So Walmart.
Dude, it's so bad. Dude, I have so many like private videos. That's like me when I was like 8, and it was me playing Minecraft. And you know, I've told you guys this before, but for the podcast, like I would do my gameplays, and then I would act like they're live, even though I record the gameplay and then I record the commentary, but I'll act like it's a live gameplay. So like I already know what happened, so I'm like I'm like faking the reaction. Like in Minecraft, say there's a creeper, I'll be like, "Oh my god, there's a creeper," even though I already experienced it like 20 minutes. So you just hear like the fakest reactions to everything, while like my voice is super squeaky and like scratchy. Well, not scratchy. It's like I'll cracks, like it cracks all the time. So I'd be like, "Ah, it's creeper." My god,
It's a creeper.
Walmatart. That's how you spelled it. WLMATRT.
Man.
Face reveal. I love the redemption montage.
dude, I was so tired during that.
Put your lips on mine and feel.
I forgot the lyrics.
At that point, it was like,
You just gotta keep rolling.
bro.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't stop. I was like, I'm gonna get through this video.
Matthew
was-
privated all the other, like, all of his old videos, like the OG, like me and Matthew's very first video together, where it was like the Overwatch gameplay, and when I was still, well, yeah, that's when my gamer tag was still Scootman55, no, Scootman 2020.
Scuba 2020.
Yeah, and then I changed it to Skeltie.
When Matthew called you Skittle and you got like angry.
Because people call me Skittle now. Somebody called me Skittle. Yeah, Andre calls me Skittle.
Andre?
Yeah, he's from Cyrus's group.
Oh, wait,
I
oh
went-
yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
He went to Amelon in 4th grade, and he was like best friends with Nico, but Nico like hated him.
I don't even talk to him. I played like BO4 with him, and he lagged out.
Andre?
I never played with him again.
No, I would always play
Um,
like I would always get on and just be like, I'm gonna play some Fortnite with him, and I would just play Fortnite with him and Cyrus.
Dude, I've been getting back in Fortnite.
Oh boy.
I like. Thing is with Fortnite, like nowadays, it's just not fun to play anymore because everyone's cancer.
I got into it for like a week and then quit, but that was because I was playing with like Dylan and Adam.
Oh
And
yeah,
Adam and Dylan like combined, they make that absolutely extraordinary.
like it
We
really
need,
comes
we need
down
to get
to
Dylan on the podcast.
Oh, Dylan on the podcast. That'd
Oh
be
yeah,
fun.
Dylan would be a good fit. He'd probably.
I
He'd
mean,
be
I'd
like-
had to censor him every second because he, excuse me, says the N word so much. And we don't tolerate that here on the Nerd Herd Cast.
No, we don't.
I don't
He's
think anybody
always
said it
like-
yet.
Yeah, my.
I'll put a
Wrong corner.
very, very special effect, like, for people watching, like, you know how I do the beer, like the
Mm.
Magic Quest damage noise, like the charge down or whatever, for like censoring, and then I do yeet for like locations, so like people don't shoot up our school or whatever. So if somebody says the N word, I'll do like a very special sound effect.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to y'all.
I don't speak
Um,
nigger.
can't do it to my fellow brother Nick. Bro, okay,
I mean, Kyle, you're black too, so you can say it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nick, us brothers gotta stick around.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's always this oppression of us. Like,
Gamers are the
Privileges.
most oppressed people. I don't know what you're talking about.
you wait. So, all right. So for Gov School, do you guys think
Oh,
I
boy.
could use my? Do you guys think I could use my white privilege along with the minority card to get in?
I don't know anything about that, and Nick muted himself.
He's a Negro who hates
Brand.
He muted
and I
himself.
want to do an album
Yeah,
with
he's
him.
muted right now in Discord.
He's a
Where's that?
Negro who hates
Brand.
and I want to
I gotta censor that out.
Sorry, I found a very funny Boondocks clip.
That was the N word right there, people, that you just heard.
Man,
Now I get to go back and listen to this and be like, oh, that's the effect.
What should I use to replace the N word?
I don't know.
What's a good sound?
Get
You
like
could
Swagger Soul
use
saying brand.
Hunter's Royal Rumble predictions intro.
Hey guys, Huntbo. How does he open it up?
He's like, hey guys, Huntbo here. he puts emphasis on it.
Is the video still up, or did he like he
Yeah,
private
it's
like
still
his
up.
entire YouTube channel?
It's the Royal Rumble predictions is
Wait.
still up.
Is Afro Circus still up?
Nah, that's gone.
Dang, that was a good one.
Oh, Circus F. Dude, it was so
Lance
funny when we just kept
Stryker.
playing each other's old videos in the mic. Nick, you just finally gave in and deleted all yours.
Oh, that's because I switched accounts. Like, I switched to a new account and I didn't move anything over.
Rumble predictions. He plays Counter Strike. He's played Counter Strike. I can't find Royal
Dude,
Rumble
okay.
predictions.
But Nick, you'd have like those videos. It's like Thomas Sanders try not to laugh challenge.
Oh, yeah, that,
and you'd
that,
start off.
oh my god,
Yeah,
that was
the
that was
first
something.
video clip, he laughs.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Royal
You
Rumble.
had,
That and
like,
also,
we-
my
we
first
see, like,
ace-
Smike in your recommend.
Oh, dude.
It's gone.
Wait, Royal Rumble predictions is gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
No.
Are you serious? That was like the best video to play like in the worst moments ever.
Dang it, Hunter. Why you gotta do this to us,
Nah,
man?
we gotta find Logan's video where it's like Mr. Apperson.
I can find that right now.
Logan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was
It's
the number that was
missing-
missing?
I think it's 5 or 6. It's Logan Freak.
Okay, so I just realized that you
1,
guys
2,
are not
3.
seeing my health.
This man Logan. So I was over at his house with
Okay, so
Hunter,
I just killed someone.
and Logan has this thing. You guys remember the thing called like the Dude Diary?
Yeah.
So Logan has one of those things, and it had like this little lock on it. So I literally like broke the lock with my teeth, and we read through it. And this man Logan like hated his brother. He was like, "My brother sucks." He'd be like, "What is one thing you wish would like get away, like go away from your life?" And he's like, "My brother Dylan."
I found it. It is missing the number 5. Yes. It's all here. It's all here. It's all
Speaking-
here.
Speaking of like old stuff, like old videos. Oh god.
Everybody's
So
gone.
it picks up the ambiance, but like it doesn't actually pick up him speaking.
What the? What was that? All right,
Nick played.
but guys, speaking of like old videos, we gotta talk about the good old days. 2016 summer. Well, summer 2016 and 17.
17 wasn't that good.
17 was amazing. We
I
played
meant
Friday.
16. 16.
16 was good because like that's when I really started like talking to you guys. I didn't, and Nick, I met you through Roblox.
Oh yeah.
I was playing Doge Tycoon with James, and James was like, "Yo, I think this is Nick."
Oh yeah.
And then we added you to the party, and you had like your earbud mic, and you're like, "Hey guys."
Who?
That's because
Nick-
like
Nick.
it was new for me because I didn't have a specific mic for my Xbox at the time because I had been playing PS4. So with PS4 you can just plug any headphone in and it's be instantly working. It didn't work
I
that
gotta
way.
do research. Okay, yeah. So 2016, that summer was absolutely awful for me. That was the time where I was still playing with, no offense to you guys, that's when I was playing with Cameron, Dawson, Eli, and Dylan on, like, BO3 and GTA 5. Like, that was unbelievably toxic, and that's why Cameron still doesn't like me to this day.
But dude, like 2017.
2017 was, like, the renaissance.
Dude, that was like we played the most games during that, man. Friday the 13th. Dude,
June
there were
was
so
all
many
Friday.
memes that came from that.
Jeremy Harkins.
Like literally all of our inside jokes stemmed from it, because we like the whole the sponge, like the Squidward song, the Squidward Disneyland.
Tiki Tiki. And then Bill vaping, like playing as Jason. You're just like in a cabin and you hear him.
You cannot hide with Bill. If you hide with Bill and like Jason walks by, Bill goes. The fact that it was proximity chat made it so much better, because like you would be like kind of far away, so you faintly hear him like dabbing up a cloud.
I remember one night he was like, "Yo, dude, I'm gonna hotbox my room." You just hear him like, I don't know how to explain. You can hear it.
The KFC song that Zach was
Oh,
playing
God.
over his Jason. He would walk in. He would like not. It was the best when like Jason's rage meter was fully up. So he like teleports to the house, and then you hear like
taters and gravy.
and free chicken tender, and he like busts through the door without like any hesitation. And it's like me, James, and Nick, and we're all like, "Oh my god!"
We're just running away laughing.
But dude, props to Matthew for giving me the game share first. Because like, if
Yeah,
it
he
wasn't
gave
for him, I wouldn't have gotten to play that. Like, I wouldn't have got to experience that. Because I was not paying $30 for that game.
Actually, it's 40. I paid $40, and it was so worth it. Even though we only played it for like a month, not even. Because we played all of June on Friday, and then we spent all of July on Rambo.
And then Destiny started getting back into a thing like late August, and I was like, oh god.
Oh yeah, Destiny 2 came around.
Destiny 2 beta was fun.
Can
Oh
we
yeah.
include Destiny 2 like in that summer? Because we were playing like the hell out of the beta in August.
Oh yeah, the beta. I remember Carter like would yeet us all codes just so we can play
Yeah, he
it.
gave all of us
Oh, yeah.
codes.
Dude, the thing is, when I got the code from him, he literally like messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you want the code?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I was like, "Yo, I got the code from Karcher." And then everybody's like,
Karcher.
Everyone was like, Karcher, 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 except for like Nico and Zach. Nico and Zach like pre-ordered it the second it
Yeah,
came.
they already pre-ordered that.
They were already like, Destiny 2?
I love how they're all like always gonna be dedicated to Destiny, like no matter how bad Forsaken is.
"Yeah."
Like Forsaken was fun for like a little bit, but then it just got annoying with new like milestones that they did.
They ruined
Destiny.
milestones. God.
Destiny is like the most like that game for me. I'm very bipolar with it. Like I'll love it and then I'll hate it and then
Same.
I'll forget about it and then I'll do it. It's like a process. It repeats.
Mm-hmm.
I
And,
forgot
like,
about it for a
it'll-
little bit.
It'll feel so good getting back into it. Like the game feels so nice to just play after a long time, and then you realize why you stopped playing.
Mm-hmm.
But not like I think the game that I can associate most with 2017 was like Rainbow.
Rainbow
'Cause that's
just
when-
dominated.
Oh, Rainbow, man.
Rainbow was
Yeah.
so much fun then.
Yeah, because we got on that game like everybody sucked at it. We were all horrible.
But we were having like hella fun.
We'd get in casual and we do the dumbest things like on terrorist hunt. Like we would just barricade all the walls, reinforce, and we would get like Tachanka, put them in the back, and like fill the entire room with barbed wire.
We get like
Yeah.
Tachanka Castle. We get a dock.
I remember
Yeah,
back when
Bandit.
we'd even fight to get into the lobby just so we can all play together. Like because it would always be like this, like us three, then Zach,
were
Owen, and
6 of us.
Cyrus, and it'd always be us trying to get into the party at the same time.
No, Cyrus wasn't really around then. It was always me, Bill, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, Bill was there.
Nick, Owen. Did I say Zach already?
Yeah, I think he did.
So it was 6 of us, and we were always on.
Yeah, Owen probably had the hardest time getting in our lobbies.
Because Owen would always like lag out.
Owen would lag out, or he'd have his Xbox take.
Yeah, well, and every time he'd get in the match, we would like mess with him. Like he almost got that like frost ace that one time.
Oh, I remember that.
And we kicked him.
We kicked him from the game.
He was so mad about it. I don't think he ever forgave us for it. But now we would
Probably
like,
forgot about it. Like
yeah,
now.
we messed with so many people during that. Like most of the time, it was like me team killing Owen or me team killing Zach, or it'd be vice versa, you know. And then we get like super angry at like Owen, but whenever like somebody kills Owen, we laugh. I always thought that was funny.
Oh man.
But that game, I also 2017. I know you guys can't like really relate, but like For Honor was a big game for me.
I never played For Honor.
I like
Dude,
For Honor was fun, but I wasn't playing it when everyone else was.
Nick, that game like brought the worst out of me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I didn't play For Honor ever, because you guys are always just like so negative about the game. You're just like, dude, like you're always
Oh.
complaining about people, and like how
yeah, because like okay, see in the game they have these things called like duels, and it's just a 1v1, and that's the main thing I played. Like I spent at least 500 hours just playing duels, and I would go against these people that were like S tier characters.
What does that mean for people who don't know about For Honor?
It means like the best characters in the game. So like there's like 3 like classes. There's like the knights, the whatever they're called, Vikings and
Vikings and samurais.
samurais, yeah. And most of the time it was the samurais that were like the most overpowered because they were so fast and their combos were like really hard to beat. That's why I was really good with a character called Nabushi, the staff,
Mm-hmm.
because like number one, like I was super toxic with Nabushi because there's like one combo and that one combo like brings down, like, Nick, do you remember when I would go against you with Nabushi?
Oh my god, that would actually aggravate me.
I would do this thing called a poison attack, and it like makes a character bleed after a certain amount of time, and then I would kick him, do the same attack, kick him, hit him with a heavy, and then guard break, which means like stun him, and then I'll throw him,
Hmm.
and I keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I got reported so many times, but I want to talk more about like 2016 because there's a lot of like that was probably like an important year. Like 2017 was fun,
Was
but like
it?
2016 was important, in my opinion.
How?
Like, James, that's when like me and you started talking a lot. Like, we started playing Overwatch during the summer.
Did we?
Yeah, we
I
started
didn't-
playing.
I
We
didn't
played a
bu-
lot. Like, it was just me and you a lot.
I didn't buy Overwatch during the summer. I bought it like right before the Halloween event.
You had it at one point. We played like around like July.
Did we? I
Something
don't
like
think we
Yeah,
did.
we played a lot. Or we didn't play like a lot. We played like a little, and that's when like we started to talk to each other. And me, you, Dylan, and Brett would play a lot. We wouldn't play Overwatch, but we'd play Xbox a
Brett.
lot.
Brett. Oh man, was he? I'm really glad that I like that group has been like kind of disbanded. Like
I kind of miss it.
I don't like yeah memories, but like it was so bad, dude. Like you weren't there for the worst. It got real-
heard it got bad.
it got really bad, and that was mainly because of Eli. Eli was an asshat. I don't know about him now, but he was such a freaking
But like,
not nice person. We were all toxic. I was probably worse, to be honest. I was bad.
I consider like 2016 to be like a great year, cause like that's when I really started to get into like the nerd herd group.
That's when it all started.
Like,
8th grade was the start of it all.
yeah, 8th grade was like the beginning of everything. Cause like I had already known Nick. I kind of knew you, like 7th grade,
Hmm.
because you were in my gym class.
Yeah, we all had gym together.
Yeah, we all
was
had
perfect.
gym, and I didn't really like do much with y'all. I was just kind of like my own kind of person, and y'all thought I was weird because didn't talk at all.
Oh, so see, it was the same thing when me and James first met Owen. Because when me and James first met Owen, it was one of those things where Owen would just follow us around.
Yeah, we hated Owen.
Yeah, and then he just kind of grew on us.
Like me and Nick, we started to talk to each other because we got there early in the morning. Man, I miss that Nick. When we'd
Oh,
stand in the
man.
morning. We would stand in the corner. I remember walking in the first day, and I'm like, "Hey, I recognize this kid from insert elementary school name here." So we started talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, and then I have second period with him, and so it all went from there. And then Owen was like, "Hey, look at these guys." So we kind of. I remember I wouldn't give Owen my gamer tag.
I remember.
Like he kept asking for it, I would never give it to him. Cause that's when I
Dude,
was like,
Owen got on my nerves at 7.
I was like Andrew's whore at that point. Like it was me, Dylan, and Andrew, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was so weird getting to know you guys. Like, I honestly, like 7th grade, I didn't speak to any of you.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to you kind of, James, because like you saw I like Doctor Who.
Yeah, I got introduced to you by Hunter, cause I walked in the health room and you sat like right in the front by the door, and then Hunter was like, "Hey, this guy likes Doctor Who," and I was like, "Oh, cool. See you later."
and
I
Nick,
knew you
I
through
don't even
Nico.
remember how I started talking to you.
I think it's just one of those things where like everyone else was talking to you, so we just kind of like stuffed myself in there.
It was probably around like 8th grade
Mm-hmm.
when like it really started to, cause that's when like the tribes began to come together. Because I started talking to Kyle, and then Kyle introduced me to Matthew when Matthew came along. Cause I knew Matthew before through just like Xbox along with Fulton, but like that was just like, oh, now I remember. Yeah, I remember. talking to you and Matthew over the summer, like playing
Yeah.
BO3 and stuff. Yeah, I remember now. So then Matthew came to, excuse me, Manelson, and then that's when stuff and things happened. That's when, oh God forbid, Sky Hill started to become a thing.
It was the beginning of the Nerd Herd.
Yeah, it was the beginning of the Nerd Herd. Mr. J just named us. We had lunch where it was me, Nick, Logan, Owen, and Christian.
Oh man,
I missed that lunch.
what I would do to go back, just to go back and look at all this stuff.
We still need to do a video where we go to Amelon.
Oh,
I know me and Logan have been planning to do that for years. Like, we were supposed to do it. We talked about this last podcast, but we were supposed to do it during the Curious George thing.
Mhm.
But my parents were just like, "Nah, we're leaving."
Wait, what were we supposed to do?
Me and Logan were gonna go down to the playground because we haven't been there in so long.
Oh.
And me and Logan, we were like homesteads in elementary school.
yeah, James, I'm down to do that. It's just we gotta do it over the summer. That way, it's actually warm outside, and we'll actually have a decent time.
Yeah, because it's cold as balls outside.
yeah.
But yeah, I would do like that would be such a good video. Like, honestly, I think I would cry if I even like stepped foot. Like, do you guys get that weird sensation when you haven't been somewhere in a long time and you like step in there and you get that weird kind of like thing with your head? It's almost like, I don't know how to describe
It's like
it.
nostalgia hits you, and you're just like, whoa.
Like, it just hits you hard. Like, it's
Mhm.
actually like a physical thing that you can feel.
Because I can't remember, but it was who was it? It was someone, but I hadn't seen him in like a year. But then they just like randomly show up again. I'm like, what? And like,
I would
it
do that
was-
with people.
It was crazy when I saw Dylan again in 9th grade. Like, I was like, wow. Because I remember at the beginning of 6th grade finding out that he had to go to Amherst Middle.
Dude, his balls drops, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
It's,
James, we didn't like talk. Like, this is when we were still playing Rainbow, because I remember you made the call to Weston, and then you made the call to Dylan
oh
for the
yeah.
emoji
oh,
movie.
yeah, I called Weston to go to the emoji movie. I was
the
like, hey,
thing
what's up, Weston? You want to go to the emoji movie?
And the thing is, he definitely would have went if we would have told him ahead of time.
Yeah, but we called him like the day before.
Dang, that would have been great.
Not even like the night before.
Is it bad? I remember the map we were playing when you made the call. We were playing like Villa.
Villa. What's Villa? I haven't played Siege in so long.
It's
Is
the
that-
one with that African man on the side of the building.
Oh, the Brazilian one.
Yeah.
that
Oh
we
wait,
keep calling Owen's
yeah.
house.
Owen's house.
Yeah.
me,
that
me
map.
and Cyrus always call that Owen's house.
No, I miss when Cyrus used to like hardcore roast on like Owen for being a Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Oh my god, Owen. His what if he gets like deported one day?
Could he?
I think so. He has citizenship.
Yeah, he has dual citizenship, but as a part of his dual citizenship, he's supposed to go back when he's 18 and spend a couple
serve
of
in the
years in
military.
their to serve in their military. And I'm like, what are you
Like-
gonna do about that?
That's just like a constant burden on his mind. Like, he brings it up every while. He's
Yeah,
like,
because you'll forget, and then you'll realize, once I'm an adult, I gotta go fight.
I gotta go.
Is that why he's like hardcore into survival stuff?
Yeah, because he knows he's gonna need it.
He's gotta go to
He bro-
freaking war for his homeland.
He's got
He's
he's got
18.
he got to fight in Brazil for like a 3-year span.
He brought like a whole military backpack to school. That like he was like, "Yo guys, I got a new backpack," and it's literally like a survival kit.
He has all this
Like,
like
there's a
body armor and like vests and stuff from his dad. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't really say much because I got like a bunch of knives, and hentai, but
What are you, Zach?
yeah,
Don't tell us about that. Tell either Mr. V or Zach about.
Mr. V, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you got hentai."
You got the Futa Sanchez.
when I was like, I'm into Futa, and he was like,
Futa?
whatever it's called,
Futa?
Futa,
Futa,
um,
Fuentes.
Fuente. Oh my god. Fuentes de Fuente. I don't know. Quinte de Fuentes.
Words.
Cuatro de whatever. I don't care. Spanish. But nah, Mr. V. I was like, yo, I'm into FUTA, and he's like, oh no,
Oh no, Kyle.
no, Kyle, that's not good.
No.
Don't, no, that's bad.
I remember when
And
what did he say to Tristan that like nobody got except for like me, you, Owen, and Mason?
he was like, oh, you like the hentai or like the ecchi or something. No, he's like high school DxD or something. I think he said that.
And everybody was like, "What?" And then me, you, and Mason, and Owen were just dying in the front row.
It was funny. Mr. V made so many like sly like comments and stuff like that.
That only we got.
Yeah, because he was telling me, he showed me a trailer for this anime, like this movie
Uh
that
oh.
was a real life adaptation, and he was talking about how like the entire movie is just them cutting off zombies' heads.
Oh yeah, I remember him telling us about that.
Yeah, he showed me a full like trailer on it, and he was showing me scenes of like people getting brutally murdered by the zombies, and he's like, like laughing.
He's funny. They die.
He's like, this is so hilarious.
Kyle, this is so hilarious.
Yeah, I love how he runs chess club with us. Like, see, chess club, me and Nick go at it.
Every single time, me and it's always me and him. It's hilarious.
Are you guys gonna be able to do clubs next year? Or you gonna be
No, we can't do clubs.
No.
That means. Are you kidding me?
What?
All that work I did to become one of the people for the National Honor Society.
You're right.
I mean, I'll be part of it, but I won't be doing anything.
I
That's so
forgot we were
dumb.
doing stuff for that.
I've
God,
been in clubs for so long, dude. It's stupid.
that's
Yeah.
stupid. I'll get my name on
Yeah,
the
but-
ballot, but don't do anything with it.
We haven't had a legit club meet in like 2 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized. Well, we could still put on like our application, be like, we created it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you guys have like helped a lot. Cartridge.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys do on the website? Anyone except for like coming up with the making your own Renaissance paintings.
We live in a society by Mr. Tucker.
Oh, we could put the quote on it now. I remember because we were talking to Tucker about putting "Let's Get This Bread" on there. But since he said it, we can actually
Oh.
put it on there now.
We can put it on
Dude,
there.
that was the best part of that field trip. Dude,
He
that,
wins
that field
Mario
trip was
Kart.
perfect.
Let's get this bread.
It was the Ethan got his new phone thing. Oh, that was funny.
Oh,
Oh
my god.
Bro, it'd be like, yo, you guys heard that Ethan got a new phone?
I did like the back of the bus would just start dying. It'd be like,
Ah!
I love the moment that led up to Mr. Tucker saying it was so perfect because we're like, Mr. Tucker, say it. He's like, no. He gets up and he goes, let's get this bread. And we just started like screaming like, oh my god, he said it.
and
Happy birthday, Mr. Tucker.
the only thing is, is that like he did it at such an obscure time that I didn't get it on camera.
Yeah,
Oh.
he did it randomly. I wish I could have got it on camera. I mean, I was sitting like right beside him. Perfect opportunity, but I didn't take it.
Dude, I still say it. Like, I told him that's my good luck charm before every quiz and test, and it's worked. Like, I got a full like 100 on that last history test that we did.
Let's get
What?
this bread.
Yeah, like it's straight up. Like, if you do it, like it motivates you by like 100%.
It makes you want to get the bread.
Yeah, if you don't get the bread, then what's the point of being in school?
Exactly.
Yeah, Mr. Tucker, he does not take me seriously at all. Like literally.
Owen?
Okay, so, you guys know how like I freak out over like minor inconveniences.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that in class. Like my Chromebook won't turn on, and I'm like, dude, just expel me. Like, I'm so upset. Like, I told Mr. Tucker, I was like, can I please just go to my counselor? And I
He's
said,
like,
I will freak out.
he's just like, Mr. Tucker, I'm gonna drop out of school. My Chromebook won't work.
Just expel me.
I asked him one time, I was like, what age can I drop out? And he's like, what's wrong? I was like, I can't get my Chromebook turned on. Nah, there was a moment with Christian. We were in Mr. Tucker's class, and I couldn't get the Chromebook to turn on. So I turned it on finally, and Christian didn't realize that it was on. So he's like, hold up, let me see it.
He got it off.
No.
He did this weird thing where like he didn't even have to hold it to turn it off. He like pressed 2 buttons and it turned off automatically. And it took like 3 seconds to actually do it, and I'm like, Christian, no, and then it just shuts off. And
And then he's like, oh, big rip.
Dude, I banged my head on the freaking desk. And Mr. Tucker was like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm not okay, Mr. Tucker. Do you understand what it's like to go through pain?
All right, rip your ears, but let me do a an audio like representation.
Dude, that's me doing online school.
The power of Snowball.
Dude, I love it.
Kyle, do you want to tell your experiences with online school after the Jack Guyton 61?
Oh no.
Okay, so alright, I'm not gonna go in detail with that situation, but okay, so basically I had to go into online school for reasons classified. So I could not for the life of me get used to the system, that the way that it worked, because like Nick, you did econ personal finance, and you know how it like worked, where there was a 5-question quizzes, and if you got 2 out of 5 wrong, you had to restart the whole lesson.
Yeah, that was AIDS.
Okay, so imagine that like on lessons that you don't understand at all, like math and math, history, English, and science were completely different from the curriculum that I was used to. So Algebra 1, was way different because, like, I had skipped about like 2 months of information. So I'm sitting there like trying to learn how to do it, and it's like, what's the answer to this? And it's 5 questions. So I'm sitting there like in the party, and well, this is not during math. I was during a history one. And I was like, okay, what's the location of this? And these guys are like playing like Rambo or something. I'm sitting there trying to get my schoolwork done, and they're like, C. And they didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it was either. So I put it down, and I'm like confident and stuff, and I go, and it's like, you failed. Restart the lesson. This happened at least 4 times, and it was 50 slides, and there was at least 10 of them where I had to like write down what I had learned in that part of the lesson. So I had to keep typing stuff like 10 times, and I'd go back to the 5-question quiz ready, but it's like different questions. So after about the 5th time, I literally shut off the laptop, and I banged on the chair and the desk like for 20 minutes straight. There's literally like no other sound, but like it's like bang, 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 bang.
Nick, can you give us a representation?
Not this time, but I remember because like the very last time before he started doing that, like everyone stopped doing the C thing because we actually wanted to get his stuff done, and then Owen had to like push it over. He instantly at the very end went, just pick C, bro.
I remember at one point Matthew was like actually looking at stuff for you, like he was actually giving you good answers.
And then we're just,
And then everybody was just like, oh, C.
Y'all were like giving numbers. It's like 16, and it's like, what area was Buddhism originated in? And y'all were like, true.
True.
I got so mad that like I straight up broke my chair. And and at this time I was living in an apartment and there were people directly under me. And I
Oh
didn't tell them.
yeah.
Yeah, they like walked up and they were like, can you calm down? And I was like, shut up. Get out of my face.
Slams door.
It's this like fat Spanish woman that lived downstairs. Dude, okay, speaking of that, my apartment, the apartment that I was in, there was these like, it was like, kind of like this couple that was at least like early 20s. And, you know, early 20s are very, you know, that's when the cougar strikes.
They
You know,
smashed a lot, I'm guessing.
yeah. So I'm sitting there like watching Trailer Park Boys.
And you just hear boom, 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 boom.
Dude, they had whatever they did to that bed, like, I hope they threw away that mattress, cause that bed frame must be completely shattered. It would, like, at some points, like, I thought it was the chick screaming, but it ended up being the dude.
What's the
Like, they both were like competing to see who would scream the loudest.
Dude, that seems like AIDS to listen to.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I had to make the joke.
I thought I was gonna come back up, but I was gonna make a joke soon.
Oh
James.
man.
Oh my! Should I bring up the dog at my dad's house?
Oh, I didn't hear this story.
Dog.
The dog at my dad's house, the little
The one
wiener
that
dog.
the one that I have a picture of you flipping off. That one.
Yeah, the wiener dog.
Did something happen to it?
No, I just want to talk about it.
All right.
Should I?
Mhm.
Nick, did I ever tell you the story with the wiener dog?
No, I did not hear this story.
Oh boy.
So, all right. So the second house that I moved into, like, it had like I lived in like the basement, had my whole room and everything. It was all like nice, but every time I would go upstairs, they had this dog, this little like devil wiener dog, that would bark every like time I would walk up there. And James can confirm this. I was on the phone with him.
Every time something
I would
move
open
in
the door.
house, it would start barking non-stop.
Be like, rah, 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 rah. And I got mad. I was so mad about this. Like, I was on the phone, like, FaceTime with James, so I walk over to the dog and I flip it off. And the dog, like, comes running after me.
I think I might have a video like
Like-
where you open the door and tell it to shut up, and then it shuts up. And you slam the door.
I was like, shut the hell up.
I gotta find it.
Wait, do you still have the picture?
I might. I doubt it.
If you can find it, can you
My-
put it
my new
in the
phone.
video?
Yeah, I'll have to dig for it. I have to look for so much. Did you guys hear that?
Oh, yeah. Dude, when you guys all played the bet, I was able to scream louder than... That was crazy.
This is
Speaking of-
magic stuff.
Oh, speaking of screaming, I miss the days where we went to a pep rally together.
Oh my god, the pep rallies.
Are we supposed to have one soon?
We're supposed to have one for like there's supposedly like a dance that's coming up in February, and I'm guessing they're probably gonna do one for that, if they have the dance. Oh my god.
Oh man, now I gotta find a picture of Kyle flipping off his dog.
See, I remember back during like last year during the homecoming pep rally, I would be down there doing my thing with my drum, and all of a sudden I turn around and I hear Kyle and them just screaming from across the gym, screaming, "Yeah, Nick!"
Wait, you heard
My
me
wife
scream?
left me.
Yeah, I heard you. I just chose to
My
ignore you
wife
because I
left
had
me.
stuff I had to do.
My wife left me.
Dude, I will scream as loud as I
wife
can
left
to
me.
get your attention. I don't care how far away I am. Like, literally, my voice, one of the pep rallies, Like I would do this thing where I'd be like, aha, but it'd be like, it would be like
Ear piercing.
yeah, ear piercingly loud. And like literally like people from the other the other side of the gym would hear it, and they would look in our direction. And after like the really loud ones, like my voice would get all like crackly and stuff, and I would have to like my voice would have to have downtime. So you guys would just be like screaming and stuff, and I'm like waiting until my vocal cords are like healed. It hurt so bad to do, but it was so funny. Like I want to do that. See if I can. I want to see if I can still do that, James. Like in the middle of the hallway. I'm just gonna go. Ah!
You know, now that I think about it, we were like extremely aged back then, but the freshman class this year is 10 times worse than us.
Oh God, the freshman class. Nick, were you there? When we went to the cafeteria, and like, who do we dare to go up to these like freshmen that are playing like Yu-Gi-Oh?
What? Oh no.
They were playing something like that.
I can't remember who did it, but I was there for that.
Was that this
yeah,
year?
and yeah, it was this year. I went instead since the person didn't do it, and I was like, "Yo, have you guys ever played Magic?" And they're like, "What's that?" And I just laid down a Magic card, and they're like, "Can I place this?" And they're like, "This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Get out!"
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Ooh. I keep God tier video.
God tier.
I keep stumbling upon, like, when I'm looking through Google Photos, I keep stumbling upon the "Oops, my Ender Pearl landed."
James, that was like a super dumb thing you did.
I found it, Kyle. I found it.
Oh God.
All right,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
see
put it. I'm gonna put it up on screen right now.
Oh my God. It's so like blurry, but you can like.
I had to turn the brightness up on it so you can see the dog.
Wait, there's another one. There's another picture, but instead it's Baxter, which is my my other dog, much nicer.
Baxter is like amazing. I love Baxter.
Nick, you never got to meet Baxter.
I did.
You're
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I did.
Cause he never went in the house. Me, it was like me. Who went in the house to get the D&D stuff? With you?
Wait, no, I did go in the house. I didn't get to see the dog.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you went into the house for a little.
Was it me and Nick that went in the house with you?
Yeah.
How did you not see
I think
Baxter?
so.
He was like right there. Yeah, I'll put up the picture of Baxter too.
Look at his face. He's like, why? Yeah, Nick was just standing like in the kitchen.
I was trying to
We-
stand.
we-
Got my
we-
away.
were
D&D
just-
stuff and just walked out.
We were just talking to your mom while you were in your room. Rockin' ice cream.
I had to go in with Zach so my mom could disinfect the cut on his ankle.
Yeah, he's freaking slit his ankle open.
Yeah, because he just slides his feet.
No.
Yeah,
my
like
thing
he
is-
wouldn't tell us. It was like 10 minutes when he cut his foot. And we didn't know it was that bad. I thought he just got scratched because he showed
Yeah.
it to me at first. But then like, I'll be fine. But then like we get like a few steps deeper into the woods and he's like, guys. And we turn around and he pulls up his pant leg and he's just like bleeding.
And I'm so happy he told us when he did, because if he didn't, he could have actually got that infected and got it like really bad.
He shows up
Amputated
to
his
school
leg.
with like a peg leg.
He'd be like, "Yar, you knee."
Nah, he was so
He'd be
chill,
like,
he's
yeah, you are.
He's like,
yeah,
hey.
yeah.
He's like, hey guys. And we all turn around and he's just like pulling up his pant leg.
James, when Zach got like angry that I took like the last spot for the nightfall, because he didn't say that he wanted, just like, girl.
Me, you, and Nico were just sitting in the
We were
party
like-
for like an
we were
hour.
like, who wants to
going,
spot? Who wants a spot? Me, girl. Girl.
we just sat there with Zach in the party, silent, just picking up and going, "Good," back and forth.
He like left the party at one point. Dude, it's funny how like if somebody says like yeah, then we all just start doing it.
You just like, yeah.
No matter the situation, like Zach could be like yeah, and then I say yeah, and then James goes
Yeah. So
Nick
for
goes,
people
yeah.
who don't know, Zach Massey, probably nobody knows him because he's so quiet. He's the really pale ginger in our grade, and he just replies to stuff with yeah all the time. So it just become like an inside joke. So when one of us says like yeah, or when he says it, then one of us will say it, and then another person will say it, and then another person will say it, and it'll just like circulate.
Like it'll keep going for a little bit.
It'll keep going for like 5 minutes.
He gets so tired of it. He's like, oh my god.
He's like,
Yeah.
why did I say that?
Dude,
Yeah.
the gill things, like, it happens out of nowhere.
It's good.
He'd be like, gill.
You know, can we call this episode like the reminiscing episode or something like that?
Yes.
It'll probably be called
Um,
like Kyle and the nostalgia episode, and then it'll be like featuring Kyle. You know?
Yeah, bruh. Yeah.
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 Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even realize we were doing it. I did it like self-consciously. Like I didn't realize until Nick
my
laughed at it now that we did it.
Dude. Zach, I remember when the only inside jokes with, like, Zach was, like, the Ponyo thing.
No,
There's
like
Ponyo at the school.
yeah, Ponyo was
Really?
like
Wall
it's,
thing.
it's
That's
it's,
new.
It's like drew on one of the walls, and it's super cool looking.
Like I think it's the you know where the elevator is?
Yeah.
It's the one by Tucker's room. It's on that floor, and if you look above the elevator, it's a like painted on Ponyo. It's new. It hasn't been there in the past. Like it's new, I think.
Ponyo. Dude, that was like...
That
oh
was a
my
meme.
God. That was
Alright.
2017
Oh no, because
stuff.
here's what happened.
this
I was
is
playing
it
the
go-
last
it-
thing,
no,
the
it-
radioactive thing on Infinite Warfare Zombies.
Before we
We
move on,
gotta.
James,
Alright, this is
James,
gonna be the
James,
last thing we're gonna
James,
talk about
James,
before we gotta shut off the
James,
podcast. So I think
wait.
we've been doing this for near an hour, but the fact that like Johnny and Ponyo were like a meme before it was for anybody else. You know?
yeah, it was a meme for us.
Yeah.
But literally, Zach would go silent for like 5 minutes, and then this would happen.
Starts playing Ponyo.
That's what
He
happened.
would do that during Overwatch competitive games.
He started playing Ponyo.
Oh, like he would go silent and then just start playing it.
It was so weird. Like, I don't...
Like I was so confused on why like Ponyo and Johnny of all things for him, but he can do him. Like I had
just
my
remember-
stupid like, oh that would be so funny thing,
Oh, that'd be
On
so
job.
funny.
like that because that's been going on for years.
I just remember like me, Kyle, and Owen. Like in the first 2 weeks of tech theater, we were in the computer lab working on something. We were just sitting there watching Johnny videos,
Oh no.
Oh,
like
God.
the weird Spider-Man ones.
Oh no, that was like, oh, the Spider-Man Johnny. We memed that before it even became a meme.
That's
Like
what
that was
we're
like a
saying.
year.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. The Ponyo thing never really became a meme. But the Johnny thing, like, Oh my god. No, that video is legendary. It still makes me laugh if I ever see it.
Johnny.
It's Spider-Man throwing down in the middle of the dance floor, man.
And they're just like the big bulbous head baby Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I went into like Microsoft Paint and I'd put like the guy what's the guy's name? Simfuckus.
Oh my god.
Something else we gotta blur it out.
No, I'm not gonna blur out Simfuckus, dude. He
Like I would
deserves
put
the
his
attention.
face on like the what was the guy's name? Who's the guy that's like that Uncle Sam? I would put Simfuckus's face on Uncle Sam.
Simfuckus.
I would like stretch out the picture beyond like the pixels, so you just see like the most blurry picture of like this weird kid. Dude, the dude's like 20 actually. Yeah, the dude's got like progeria.
Nookie, I got that box, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Shout out to my friend,
To Limp Biscuit, I love y'all. My boy Ja Rule. My boy Jamal.
Oh my god, how have I not thought about Simfuckus in like the last 2 years? Like he has just completely disappeared from my mind.
I
guys-
remember
you
we were
guys-
dying on the first time we saw it.
Should I put in at the end of the podcast? Should I put in the Simfuckus like shout outs video?
Please.
All right. So this is the end of the podcast. All right, we're done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Kyle, you want your social media, like you want your Instagram in the description, right?
Yeah, dude.
All right. If you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed this episode of the Nerd Herd Cast, make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you haven't already subscribed. And we've got links in the description for all of us beautiful boys, our social medias. We've got our Instagrams, we've got channels, because we all three have YouTube channels except for Owen. And give us some suggestions. We'd love to hear your feedback. Oh, and one last shout out to my boy Joe for the amazing feedback me and Nick both received today from you. We love you, man. And we hope we live up to your guys' hopes. But that is
Hard.
it for this episode of the Nerd Herd Cast. And we will well, not all of us, but we will see you next time.
See ya.
Hard eyes eggplant. Y'all.
I have AIDS.